everyone, so today is going to be a winter tutorial video. I've had a massive amount of requests for this video. I actually had no idea how many of you were actually experiencing the same weather as we are in Australia, so that was news to me. Basically all it is like, this is my take on a winter kind of look. Just really smoky brown eyes and like a really nice plum or plummy maroonish coloured lipstick. So nothing too dramatic. It's a little bit heavier, quite a lot heavier than a summer look, but that's just to be expected because summer's more about being light and natural and winter's more about trying not to look really tired and sick and blah. So I hope you enjoy. So I'm just going to use MAC Studio Fix Fluid for my foundation just because it gives a pretty nice full coverage, and obviously you guys would know by now that I like my full coverage foundations. I know most people also prefer to wear a fuller coverage foundation in winter just because our skin doesn't tend to look as nice as it does in summer, so we kind of make up for it with the foundation. The brush I'm using is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. These brushes are amazing, they're so soft and they work really well, so I definitely suggest checking them out if you've been thinking about it. Next I'm going to grab my Bobbi Brown concealer and just apply that underneath my eyes just to kind of make myself look a little bit more awake and to conceal any of those dark circles that we always tend to get, unfortunately, in winter. I'm using my fingers instead of a brush because my fingers are warm, so they're going to blend out the product as I apply it, so it kind of just saves a little bit of time as opposed to using a brush. Never ever forget to apply the concealer in the inner corners of your eyes just because that's where most people tend to get really dark. Now I'm just going to use that same concealer and conceal any spots. Now I'm just going to grab my Bobbi Brown Pale Yellow Pressed Powder. That was a tongue twister. Can't even say tongue twister. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to apply that powder all over the concealer that I just applied and on my eyelids to stop any oiliness coming through from my eyelids and just to set the concealer so it doesn't move or crease or anything like that during the day. Now I'm going to set my foundation with a translucent powder using my Real Techniques powder brush, which is like heaven on earth. It's so soft. Oh, and I also used my Real Techniques brush for setting my concealer as well. Now I'm just filling in my eyebrows as usual using my Jordana eyebrow powder and my Manicare eyebrow brush. So obviously we tend to go a little bit paler in winter, some of us more than others, so I'm just going to warm up my face with a little bit of this Bourjois chocolate bronzer, which isn't very pigmented, it's just quite subtle, so it's just going to look natural, like I've got a little bit more colour than I normally do. And I'm just using my Real Techniques blush brush. Now time for blush, so I'm going to use my MAC Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush in a Dolly Mix, which is my current absolute favourite. It's just like a really nice natural flushed kind of pink, so I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones and on the apples of my cheeks as per usual. This is nice for winter because it gives you a little bit more colour than you would normally have. Now for my eyes, I am going to use this Maybelline Colour Tattoo eyeshadow in Bold Gold as a base for my eyeshadow. Doesn't have to be neat either, as you can tell I'm just kind of slapping it on. Next I'm using this NYX single eyeshadow in Pure Gold as my base colour, just applying that all over where I applied the Colour Tattoo eyeshadow, and this is just going to be applied, as I said before, with the cream eyeshadow pretty messily because we're going to be blending it out with another brown colour anyway, so just apply it all over the lid basically. Now I'm going to grab my Naked palette and use the colour Buck on a round fluffy brush and apply that in the crease using windscreen wiper motions, just back and forth, really smoking it out and creating a nice feathered edge, so you don't want any harsh lines at all because we want to keep it really nice and smoky and just, yeah, smoky. This would look really nice on blue eyes. Then I'm going to take a little pencil brush and take Buck again and apply that underneath my bottom lashes just for added smokiness. Next I'm going to take this e.l.f. shimmer eyeliner pencil, and to be honest I have no idea what the name is, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't say it on the little crayon thing, but I'm just going to line my upper lash line and my bottom lash line and then my waterline and make it nice and smoky, and basically using a kohl pencil would be really good for this. It'll make it really nice and smoky, as I keep on saying. Now I'm just going to apply mascara using my Maybelline Falsies mascara and kind of pack it on, not too much, but not too little either. And then apply it on my bottom lashes as I always do. This is always optional though. Next I'm going to take this MAC lipstick in Craving and apply it straight to my lips. I'm not going to bother with a lip liner just because I'm really lazy and I can't be bothered. So any kind of berry or plum or maroonish plum or those kind of colours will be really nice for this look because it'll really complement the brown, and it's just a really nice colour for winter basically. And here are a few little close-up posy shots for you. And there you have it, this is the finished look. You can obviously tweak it and change it in whatever way you see fit, but I just like how this one turned out. Before I go, I just want to remind you guys that I do have all of my links to my second YouTube channel, my Instagram, my Tumblr, my Twitter and my Facebook page, all down below. I've always got those links down there, so don't forget to check that out if you are new to my channel or anything like that. And don't forget, if you liked the video, please like it down below because it means heaps to me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week in my next video. Bye!